Cobra Kai never dies. Sabermasters. No rights in music, even though there's no music playing. I'm watching YouTube again or listening to it. That's how I do it. Anyway, my girl finally got bored of the lightsaber that I gave her. When we did that trade-off, send me 2 videos and you'll send me 2 free lightsabers. And I got 2.0s. It's the old 1.0. I can hardly even remember how to handle it. But one thing is it has a longer blade. So I'm happy to have it back. And I haven't played with it, so I'm not really sure how to. I can already tell by the way it feels and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I like my 2.0s better. You know, they're a little bit thicker. However, the blade length on these, see that? There's like an extra 2 inches on that. The handle's the same size, lengthwise, but it's also thinner. So it gives it a little bit more weight, a better balance for a sword. However, this has got the length. Now, I'm going to fire this up for a few minutes and play around with it. I don't even know what color she's got it on. Last I knew she had it on purple. I like red. But I'll do it again. So, yeah, this is the old 1.0. This is the very first lightsaber I ordered from Sabermasters. Me and Fred had a lot of battles with these. You know, darken it up because these lightsabers, they look the best in the dark. And if you notice, the sound effects on it aren't as loud. You can get it to go up, but it's like difficult to do. Right now it's blinking. But if you do that, it'll stop doing the blinking. But now, when I fight Joey, I got a longer sword to use, besides my 2.0 lightsabers that I really love from Sabermasters. I loved these when they first came out, when I first got them, until I realized that the 2.0 came out like almost on the same exact day I got my 1.0s delivered. But because of some errors, like the blade was damaged. Let me turn this down a little bit so that way you can actually hear me talking. But I do love this song. This is my song right here. Anyway, yeah. And also, Fred won't be jealous because I actually gave him a 1.0. And maybe that's why he doesn't come around to sparring, because he's like, yeah, you get the nice bright 2.0s. I'll show you the difference. I don't even know what color I'm picking up because I got them set on colors. The other thing is these are easier to turn on. Watch, all I got to do is go like this. And it says power on. Hit the button. See the difference? And they're not quite as durable as these blades are on these. However, I haven't broken one of these yet. One came damaged, and they were trying to send me a replacement. They sent me just a handle. And then that's when they corrected their mistake and sent me a 2.0. But the problem with that one is I turned it on for, I got it on video too on all my YouTube stuff. But yeah, I turned it on and played with it for about as long as I'm probably going to play with this one here before I turn it off. And then I turned it off. I plugged it into the charger. It said it was fully charged. And then it never turned on again. And then every time I tried to charge it, put it back in the charger after I did everything, it said in the instruction book about taking it apart and all that. Anyways, I don't need to complain about it anymore because sabermasters hooked me up and they took care of the problem and sent me a replacement lightsaber. And then I bought two more. So now I have a total of 4 up here, plus the one that my girl Lori gave back to me. Hold on, I'm trying to light them all up. First, I have to light that one. So now I have quite the collection of lightsabers. 5. And those are all my favorite Jedi colors, except for of course, the top one is the Sith Lord color, the 1.0. And those are my real swords. I have more. So yeah, I'm turning off now. Let's see here. All you see is my back. But yeah, the 1.0s are still definitely my favorite, but they don't have the length. I mean, the 2.0s are definitely my favorite, but they don't have the length that the 1.0 has. And Joey, I don't know where he got his 40-inch one, but it's very similar to sabermasters. I think he paid a little bit more for it than sabermasters charges for 2 of them, and he only got 1. So that's because right now sabermasters has buy one get one free, but I don't know how long they're gonna do that, people. Anyway, yeah, I prefer these, and I prefer this size. And somebody else I was watching Sabermaster reviews actually, and he was looking at a 1.0, but he was saying they're like more like kids' toys. Let me tell you something. That 1.0, it ain't as hard as these are, the blade, but it's made of pretty much the same material, only thinner. So they're built to last quite a long time. These have been through a lot of duels, guys. I'm working on 7 months, 1-year warranty. They haven't replaced one blade on. As a matter of fact, it's this one. Yep, this one. This one had the tip snapped off of it, so I had to. They sent me a replacement blade. Now it did take a little bit of patience waiting for it, but I got it, and it didn't cost me anything extra, except complaining to him and showing him the video because me and my son were going at it. Yes, it's in all my videos too. Yeah. Anyways, I'm happy to get my 1.0 back, only because now I have more length against Joey. However, it's not really the length of the sword. And again, about these being child's toys, I was showing you the real swords. Listen, guy, this is the 1.0, which isn't as long as that one. They're right at the right length. This is a real sword. I'll turn on the light so you can actually see the sword. So now it's dark in here. You see? This is a real sword, guys. Right up there against the lightsaber blade. Okay? Goes blade to tip, all the way to the tip. Alright? So it's the length of a real sword. It's not 40 inches. The blade is only like 32 inches, I think, or something like that. I didn't actually measure it. What else is there? And like I said, they're very durable, so I don't see where he sees them as a child's toy. You like a child with this in the forehead, man, he's gonna be screaming like a baby. He might even be bleeding. Okay? You whack him hard enough. When I spar my son and anybody else, I tell them, here, get control. You know, don't try to whack me really hard, because I'm going to take a lot of hits probably in the fingers and hands and in the wrists anyways. And the same thing goes for them. They're going to feel it when I do it. So try to be as light as possible and have some control when you're doing it. You know? Like for instance, Bob over here, I'm not even going to hit him much. But I did actually touch him. But if I had swung at him on full force, you know, yeah, he won't feel that. Probably gonna knock him out. These are not child's toys, unless they're practicing control. Lightsabers are fun, man. I love these things. Anyways, I just wanted to put my 1.0 out there for a minute, just because I just got it back yesterday, but I've been charging it like all night, just so that I could play with it for a little bit and see how I felt about it. The only thing I thought was, okay, well, I could spar Joey, but the only thing is like I said, this blade is not as, I'll see how easily it turned on that time. That's weird. Anyways, this blade's not quite as sturdy. This is kind of more like a child's toy as far as strength-wise. These blades are a little bit more flimsy, but they're built to last. Me and Fred went through a lot of lightsaber battles before I got my 2.0s. As a matter of fact, he only had like 2 battles with me with the 2.0s, and then he wasn't coming around to the lightsaber battle anymore. I had to fight my son and my nephew Joey. And Joey ended up buying some from me, sabermasters, but I didn't hear nothing about it because I didn't know about my special code back then. I still don't remember what the code is because nobody really asked me, hey, where did you get your lightsabers? I'd like to buy some. They want to fight with mine. Alright. I understand though. Costly.